Halloween is just about to start. Let's begin. Welcome back to another episode, guys. Let's get into talking about what we're getting this week. This week, we're getting the beginning of the Halloween event, where we're getting the Halloween celebration event. This will bring a ton of returning content from previous Halloween celebrations, including returning skins and accessories that you'll be able to get in the store, such as the S-tier skins Count's Banquet for Ripper, League Consultant for Hermit, Tea Party for Acrobat, and Phoenix for Embalmer. They will all return with their corresponding A-tier accessories as well. I'm not going to mention them by name, but you can see them on the poster on the screen right now. Some other accessories that we'll be getting in the store that are returning again are, of course, the Candy Ghost Priestess accessory, the Gloomy Ghost Prisoner accessory, and the Pumpkin Ghost Doctor accessory. We're getting some returning furniture added to the store, including the A-tiers Jack-O-Lantern Tower, Barren Tree Lamp, Soul Resonance, that is the piano, Banquet, that is a table, Trick or Treat, that is a chest, and Dark Closet, that I will be purchasing for sure. I've been saving up my clues just for this Halloween event because I knew they were going to bring us some interesting stuff. There will also be 5 B-tier furniture pieces, and in the Spyglass store, you'll be able to get the returning mechanic skin called Paper Heart, that is an A-tier, and the Spectre Postman skin, that is also an A-tier, along with B-tiers for Priestess and for Opera Singer, that are called Guiding Spirit and Lorelei, respectively. In the same Spyglass store, you'll be able to get the returning emote for Embalmer and also for Hermit. You'll be able to get 2 B-tier accessories, 3 stickers, 2 B-tier furniture pieces, and a room music called The Midnight Carnival. That is from 2 years ago, I believe, or 3 years ago, maybe even 4 years ago at this point. I honestly don't remember. Something that we were supposed to have this week, but actually already sold out, is Sears Package. Yeah, it's already sold out. I don't even remember which day it was supposed to come on. Was it the 6th, the 7th, the 8th? Whatever it was, it's already sold out, and sadly you can't purchase it anymore. I can't remember if it was coming back in November though. It might have been. You guys can tell me down in the comments below. Another thing that we're getting this week is we're getting some character days. We're getting Psychologist's character day on the 10th. That is going to be her 3rd year. This is going to give her an animated graffiti, and because Psychologist has another character related to her that is Patient, he is also going to have his character day on the 10th. It's also his 3rd year, and he's also going to get an animated graffiti. As far as I know, that's all we're getting this week. At least that's been announced so far. They might announce more things, or they might just drop a ton of content on us out of the blue. Who really knows? Let's talk about what we're getting from the future. Keeping up the Halloween theme, we've got the Haunting Parade Halloween event coming on October 17th. So not this week, but the following week. This is going to bring a ton of content, as you guys can imagine, because this is essentially the Halloween event of the year. So this is really exciting. There are some story event details. If you're curious about the story details, I've got them in the poster on the screen right now. But the event will also bring a check-in reward that is an entomologist themed event portrait. During the event, you'll be able to get different rewards, including a sticker, an event portrait, a photographer emote, and also room music. And in the event store that you'll be able to purchase items from with special currency, I'm assuming from the event itself, by completing the story and games and stuff like that, you'll be able to get the A-tier photographer skin Amber that is themed around Gravekeeper's A-tier skin Cheese from quite a few years back, if you know which skin that is. There's also the B-tier little girl Lichin skin that is themed around Naiad's B-tier Bewitched. It's a bit of a random skin for them to kind of base her on. That's a very random skin. Is it popular? I don't think it is. Also, there's going to be Entomologist Pumpkin themed emote, a B-tier accessory, and 2 stickers, all purchasable with event tokens or whatever they're going to call them during the event. In the real store, where you can buy things with echoes, clues, and stuff like that, you'll be able to find a new A-tier furniture piece called Pumpkin Sofa, and another A-tier furniture piece that seems to be called Jack-O-Lantern or something like that, at least in Chinese, and it seems to be a pumpkin on top of a small one-legged table. I wonder what the effects are going to be, because last year's effects were quite impressive, so maybe they'll give us some cool stuff this year. Maybe it'll just be pretty boring. I'm imagining that the pumpkin sofa will be something you sit on. In the Spyglass store, you'll be able to get a survivor dish and a hunter dish, and there's also going to be a returning game mode that you guys have really must love by now. We've had it for 2 years in a row, and it's the Moonlight Escape or Moonlight Escape game mode, where you go around a maze. Last year they added the feature to be able to play as a ghost, so I wonder what feature they're going to add this year, because I really hope they add something super exciting, because I liked the last year's one where you get to play as like a troublemaker instead of just the first year where you just had to navigate the map over and over and over again. It kind of gave us more interactions, right, as you got to play one of the 2 sides. This Halloween event is also going to bring an S-tier package for Entomologist, and that is also coming on October 17th. This package will contain the S-tier Entomologist skin called Ghost Candle. It is an absolutely beautiful skin. I really do love it. I'm not too sure on how I feel about it as a Halloween skin per se. It does have a light Halloween theme, but it's very, very light. But other than that, I think it's a really, really, really beautiful skin, and I'm sure lots of people will be getting this. And the package will also contain an A-tier accessory called Chronology that seems to be like a pocket watch of sorts. Not really sure what the effects are going to be. I can imagine it's going to possibly be like blue ghosty fire whenever she kind of uses her bees or something. Maybe like a flame effect on windows. You guys tell me your theories down in the comments below. Another thing that they announced coming from the future that is also coming on October 17th is Season 34 Essence 2 that is going to be Knight's Essence. Yes, the famous Knight that everyone loves. This is going to bring along the S tier for Knight called the Red Knight. It's a Red Knight skin. There's also an A tier for Psychologist called the Silver Knight that I do think is also a very interesting skin. I do like this Knight theme. Usually they don't do too well in my opinion with Knight armor, but this year I think they've done very, very well. And then there's the A tier Spirit of the Lake for Patient. That is an okay skin. Not too bad. As you can see in the poster and also in the video, you'll be able to get B tiers for Forward, Fire Investigator, Hermit, and Night Watch. A quick reminder that on October 18th, they're going to be giving us an IDV storyline event preview stream where we will be able to find out a little bit more about the story event that's coming in theory next month, as long as they don't delay it. And possibly also coming this month, we might be getting the Charity Project for Children with Autism event that they did last year around this time, and they did announce they were going to do again, but we don't really know exactly when that's coming. That should bring a toy merchant skin, possibly an A-tier skin, but not really sure as they haven't really given us many more details, and it's been a very long time since they announced that first poster with the toy merchant kind of character on the front of it. If you have any more details, please tell me. See that video on the screen right there? I talked about all of the Hunter's hitboxes and analyzed all of them. It took a very long time to edit, so make sure you guys watch that video because it's a really good one if you like that kind of thing.